Ebusianfo masan so atena se aha eye Ghanatube so ensem de edoso nya ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu ene ye kase ye beka ye mfiri hanim se adofo ensem a ekoso ebi ne yenkotiemba.
Presidential candidate for the National Democratic Congress, John Mahama, says Ghana has become a bad model for democracy with a judiciary which is not independent. Speaking on the second day of his tour of the northern region, he expressed concern about Ghana's democratic decline, criticizing the judiciary's independence and weakening of state institutions, which he says has led to global disappointment in the country's governance model. Maxwell Agbagba has this report.
On the second day of his tour of the northern region, John Mahama visited the Pandai, Wulinti, Bembela and Yendi constituencies. Among others in the Pandai constituency, he promised to improve conditions at the Pandai Yam market under the NDC's Market Enhancement Program. Less than 24 hours after John Mahama posed 5 questions saying the NPP presidential candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, must answer them just as he once demanded. Answers to 170 statements.
Away from elections, Deputy Transport Minister Hassan Tampoli is asking the public to disregard the notice by the Concerned Drivers Association to increase fares by 15% from November 2nd. Mr. Tampoli says the reasons given by the Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana are untenable and does not foresee any need for an increment in transport fares even in the next month.
We've heard some noises coming from Drivers Union about the threatened increase lorry fares. I want to say here unequivocally that there's no basis for any such increase in lorry fares between now and the next 6 months. The leadership are here and they know what we do, the triggers that would arise in increase of lorry fares. Nothing of that sort has happened. And indeed, as at this morning, Ghana is one of 9 countries that have prices of petrol below $1. And in West Africa, we have only 3 countries out of the 15 countries. Needless to say, Nigeria will be there, Liberia, and the next country is Ghana. So the prices that we have in Ghana is one of the lowest anywhere in the world. We are rivaling countries like Egypt, Tunisia, Libya, Angola, Sudan. All of these countries are major oil producing countries. So there can't be any basis for any increment in lorry fare. As a matter of fact, there should be even reduction in lorry fares. So let this message go out to the drivers union that are threatening any increase in lorry fare. His Excellency the Vice President has said that lorry fares would definitely go down if we are able to bring down the price of petroleum product below $1. And currently we are at $0.953.
Claim from then Vice President Mr. Atta, he was back with another set directed at President Akufo-Addo.
We need experience. Bawumia and Nana Addo came with very sweet words. And I asked Nana Addo one question when we were at Pandai. He said, Yeti Sikaso, I come there. And so I'm giving him one question. Sikano Wenhe, where is the money?
Bimbila constituency, he talked about the party's promise of a national apprenticeship program that will provide jobs for young people.
Anywhere I go, the question people outside in the world ask me, Ghana, what happened to you? Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, what happened to you? Everybody looked up to Ghana as the model of democracy. Today, we are a bad model of democracy. Our judiciary is not independent. All our state institutions have been destroyed. People looked up to Ghana as a country that is a model of economic management. Today, our economy is in shambles. You remember what they said? And I remember my younger brother, Baumia. What did he say? He said, teachers are, nurses are, farmers are, and students, contractors, doctors, and everybody.
John Mahama promised to complete the Yendi water supply project to provide water to the residents and those in adjoining communities.
There are things we're doing on the drawing board for Yendi constituency. When the MPP came, they have refused to continue. One is the Yendi water system. It's supposed to take water from the river here at Sabari, feed all the communities, including Nani, all the way to Yendi, and give all of them water.
Still on elections, the Muslim Peace and Reconciliation Committee of Ashanti Region has issued guidelines to clerics and traditional authorities in Zongo communities for peace campaigns. In achieving an incident-free election in the Zongo communities, clerics are to consistently include peace messages in their teachings at the mosques. Secretary Eustace Dean says the guidelines are based on the teachings of the Holy Quran and acceptable norms of society. Nanaya Ujima has more in the following report.
The call for peace has often heightened in election seasons. It has often come with public sensitization of rules and regulations of election. According to the leaders of Islam, most political parties tend to recruit some individuals from Zongo communities for vigilante activities. The phenomenon is among issues the guidelines aim at halting. Secretary for the Muslim Peace and Reconciliation Committee, Ustaz Dean, explains the documents have been simplified in 3 languages.
The campaign that people are conducting, the campaign of the various parties, should be in a peaceful manner, in a peaceful arena. No one should intimidate anyone on the day of election. No one should try to prevent anyone from casting his vote. No one should try to maybe disrespect someone's ideology during the election. Please, let's respect our fellow ideology, our opponent ideology. Every opponent has the rights to go for the party he wants. He has the right to vote for the party he wants.
An event dubbed Peace Before, During and After the December 7th general elections, organized by the Muslim grouping, is among a series of peace fora being held ahead of the election. The event brought together stakeholders in Zongo communities in the Ashanti region with other representatives from the Christian faith. Apostle Kwajofusu Ajima is leader of Fountain of Mercy Ministry International.
So it's my prayer that we should not destroy the nation Ghana before election and after election. Let there be a unity. Let there be oneness so that the Lord will increase this nation and bless this nation. Shalom. Peace.
For Joy News, Nanaya Ojima, Kumasi.
Ebushafo we de wankasa odewaso ati edweni ehu. Nia ekoso ewo yemai Ghana mu ene mesho se ko comment section na fa comment no ebrem na mejebre akenkan ede amofefefe. Aha eye Ghanatube so insema ekoso ena onsa ebeka unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit notification bell no for more news updates. See ade. Come on.